You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to our live stream. Today we are going to talk about, of course, Bitcoin, and we are going to study the 4-hour chart. Okay, so let's start. Just I want to confirm you can hear me. I think, yeah, my stream is okay. Okay. So yesterday I was projecting the price around this area, as you can see here. Right now, well, Bitcoin is there, right? So now this trade is done, right? From here to here, okay. Now, okay. What's next? What I'm expecting right now? Well, I am expecting, of course, a short position. Why? Because Bitcoin in my system is in downtrend, right? I cannot, I cannot fight. I don't want to fight the trend in 1-day chart, but this is the time. Like, oh, okay, let me explain. All this area. This is the time you have to take decisions with your investments, trading, Bitcoin, because after maybe a couple of weeks or 1 week, I don't know, maybe you will regret. I'm not saying Bitcoin is gonna cross right now here, of course not, but I was talking with some friends actually, and they never cash out. Now they are getting wrecked very hard because they didn't want to see what was happening in the chart, right? Just they were believing this, like, oh no, is the next Bitcoin is to the moon. When people are greedy, they are very dangerous. But no, never mind. So in 4-hour chart, this is the area, of course, as a trader, I will never buy here. Yeah, that is my rule. Okay. I know many traders, they are looking for the breakout traders. They are doing something like this. They are saying, oh, okay, this is a parallel channel. Okay. So my textbook of trading I bought in Amazon, it said, okay, I need to take a short, a long position when Bitcoin is around $44,000, almost 45. My potential target is, let me see, is gonna be around, yeah, $48,000, right? They will start watching for this technical this target according to traditional technical analysis. Totally fine, I respect, but it's not my way of trading. Why? Because I am not following this kind of patterns, right? I don't follow patterns. So now the only thing I know is here I will not buy, right? And okay, because I know 1-day chart, I have sell signal or range. So all this price action is a range in 1-day chart, right? As long as sell signal is present in 1-day chart, in my case, in my personal way of trading, I am not looking for this bounce or this bounce. I am looking for shorts here. Why? Because, as I said, I don't want to fight the trend. Now, the question is, this is the time to enter in short? Not really. Why? Because we have, yeah, in this close, we have sell signal in a squeeze, but something very important, we don't have the ADX getting negative, the slope getting negative. So as long the ADX is not negative, well, what I'm expecting, well, a little bit sideways maybe today, and maybe other leg up around $45,000 around there. And you will see here when people breakout traders, they will start super bullish again, and they will try, okay, let's go long here, and you know what is going to happen, right? We know this, right? It's going to crash. The reason for this is because we have sell signal in 1-day chart. So if you're looking for shorts right now, or you are following my way of trading, so let me be clear. I am not buying here. Here is not the area for buying, and also I am not taking any short position right now. Now, for altcoins, you will see now the market is a little bit like it's green. Well, it's actually turning red. But you will see tomorrow all of them, they will be red. Why? Because I am expecting this trade is gonna happen maybe today. So we have two scenarios. First is Bitcoin is a little bit more higher, maybe 45, a little bit even 46, testing again this region. And from there, I'm expecting the rejection, as I said before. Or the second scenario is Bitcoin is at 44, and maybe in the next 8 hours we will see the ADX getting negative. Yeah, when we will see that, well, that is my short I was looking for. Now, one thing is very important. In OBB, Bitcoin is testing the MA55, and this is very bad for the price. Why? Because you can see what is going to happen always when Bitcoin is testing this line or the resistance when it's in downtrend. For example, here, yeah, there are some other examples. Let me explain. I think this one is the only one for now here. Yep, around here. I am not saying Bitcoin is going to crash like this, just I wanted to show you the reaction. Bitcoin was a little bit above here again, and after that got rejected, and as you can see here, we can see the continuation to the downside. Now, one thing is very important, I wanna share with you is the volatility finally is expanding in 4-hour chart. So if Bitcoin is having this sell signal in 1-day chart, and also potentially we are looking for other sell signal right now in 4-hour chart, and the volatility is expanding, the probabilities to see a major leg down is increasing. Now, let's talk about the bullish scenario in 1-day chart, not in 4-hour. 4-hour chart for me is very clear. 4-hour chart is a little bit maybe in this area to the downside. Simple. So if you want to trade this, well, in my case, I'm gonna wait for my system to tell me when I'm gonna enter in short position, and I'm gonna start doing something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Something like this is gonna be my setup. Yeah, when I see the pattern emerging. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm expecting this setup today in the next 24 hours. Even actually makes sense entering now. Potentially, yes, if I see the ADX. If Bitcoin is crashing here right now and I don't see the ADX doing that, I am expecting a bounce here. And in this bounce, we will see this setup. Usually when you see the price crashing a little bit like this and the ADX is still positive, this is a fake out, and usually you can see that in 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart, as you can see, is still trending. 1-hour chart is testing the MA21, and potentially in the short term we will see maybe 30,000, around $43,600 around here, a bounce here, playing this last move to the upside in the very short term. Okay. Now, okay, let's talk about the OBB in 1-hour chart. As you can see here, the trend is ending in 1-hour chart, and when you see this, I am not saying like that cross or golden cross are very good, but for OBB is different because OBB the time frame is totally different. The time is very different. So if you see the OBB losing the exponential in 1 hour, I mean the next 8 hours, I'm expecting something like that. You will see a major rejection. Okay, so as I said before, I am just waiting for my system to tell me when I want to enter in short position. People in my group said, okay, we have a 12-hour buy signal. Yes, but it's a fake out actually. You see, as you can see here. Yeah, we have a fake out. It could be potentially maybe other a little bit like this, yes, but we don't have confirmation of this buy signal right now. So as you can see here, any close below, well, $44,000 in the next 8 hours, 12 hours will trigger this sell signal in 4-hour chart too, and you will see all the people who are in $42,000 in long position of $41,000, they will get wrecked. So that is my speculation. Of course, as I said before, I don't have the confirmation right now, but this week here and here is telling me potentially here in this area is, well, you will see the major resistance. Also the weekly chart is here. The rejection is here. So this level is very important. Now the question is, in this video I'm gonna try to answer one question. Some people were asking me about this last night. When I'm gonna change the trend for Bitcoin in 1-day chart. I explained many times, but I think it's not clear. Bitcoin must break $47,000, 49 around there, and the ME55 must come here like this and testing here, yeah, and sideways, and after that maybe we will see more upside. But as long as this is not happening, as you can see, the range is very clear. All this area is the major resistance. As long as Bitcoin is below here, I cannot change the trend of Bitcoin. Not because the price is above the moving average, no. I want to see Bitcoin breaking the major resistance. And let me tell you something, if Bitcoin breaks this level, as I said before, like this, we can expect other tests to $60,000. But this is the best scenario, and honestly, I don't see this, at least this year. Yeah, there is a very low probability for me expecting Bitcoin this year $60,000. No, I don't think so. I can be wrong. Yes, yes, of course, but this is my personal opinion. The reason for this is because $47,000, $48,000 in macro time frames is the key level we need to watch. Yeah. Not because you see 4-hour chart breaking a little bit the $47,000 around here, that means it's reversal. Of course not. We need to wait like maybe 2 weeks, I don't know, long time here, consolidation in this area for Bitcoin, and after that we can speculate other leg up. So this is my speculation. I'm gonna change the trend for Bitcoin in 1-day chart if I see something like that. Okay, about the numbers, 42, 44, $42,000, 44, 42,500 is the area. I am not looking for exactly the dollar. This area here, $42,000 is the area Bitcoin is defending right now. Any close below $42,000, you will see there is nothing here. Bitcoin to defend here. There is no support here, so Bitcoin will just crash all the way to $36,000. Now, this is something I want to show you. In monthly chart and weekly chart, yeah, because I want to answer this question. I think it's very important because usually when you see this kind of moves, people are very bullish and they are talking shit. Okay, let me explain. I'm gonna start with monthly chart, not with an indicator, just with the moving average. Okay. Bitcoin, historically speaking, now as you can see here, Bitcoin from November came all the way to the May 21, and now it's bouncing here. Okay. Now, people are bullish because of this. They are totally right. Yes, Bitcoin is bouncing. Yeah, but I don't trust in May 21 in monthly chart. Simple. Why? Because the facts are there. Let me show you. In 2017, what happened with the monthly MA21? Bitcoin was in $20,000, came to all the way to the MA21 in monthly, bounce here, and after that, after 4 months, crash all the way to the MA55. Other example, Bitcoin came all the way to the MA21 in monthly chart, bounce, and after that, big crash. If we see the past again here, Bitcoin came here. Even in this case, even you didn't see the bounce, just did a crash. As you can see here, Bitcoin is not friendly with the MA21 in monthly according to the backtesting, right? So I am not saying Bitcoin is gonna do exactly the same thing, no, but if you see this 1, 2, 3 times, okay, based on probabilities, what you can expect here. This is the bounce. We have the drop. Now we have the bounce, right? So that's why for me, I insist, it's very important. I need to see the monthly, even better, the monthly, very, very strong, very powerful candle, closing about $47,000, $48,000, or better $50,000 is going to be much better. And that is going to be a reversal in weekly basis. And actually monthly is going to be continuation, and we will see maybe $55,000, $60,000 around there, but not yet. So that is the situation. Now, that's why for me it's very hard to be bullish right now on Bitcoin, because I back tested this. I am saying it's gonna happen. Of course, please, I am not a financial advisor, just I am telling you what I am doing. That's why I don't really trust in this move here. Now, what is my expectation? It's simple. Bitcoin in monthly chart, because my system here, we have bear divergences in monthly chart, as you can see here. So the lowest point I am expecting for Bitcoin this year, I mean not tomorrow, not next week, this year, is the MA55. Yep, today is at 23. In the next month around 24. It's like $1,000 more every month. So this is the lowest point. So in weekly chart, I am expecting a bounce here. Yes, of course. Maybe it could be $47,000, 46. This one could be, and from there, if Bitcoin, let me explain this better in weekly chart. Here, I am expecting this bounce here. Yeah, in weekly chart, yes, it could be here. It could be a little bit higher. Yeah. But as long as below this area, $52,000, yeah, Bitcoin is gonna print just what? This, something like this, and you will see this pattern. Bitcoin is gonna fail breaking this area around $52,000, $50,000. That is my expectation, and from there we will see a major leg down. Now, I am not saying right now it's gonna happen. Of course not. No. Actually, my expectation is Bitcoin is gonna get rejected from here in this area, and we will see other try, because it's weekly chart, because I can see the squeeze momentum. We will have potentially a buy signal here in weekly chart, maybe in 2-3 weeks. So I am expecting other try here, pull back after in this move here. In this move here is when people will start. They will be very bullish, very bullish, and here is when we will start thinking, okay, Bitcoin to 100K, whatever, and you will see something like this. The reason is because monthly is the main time frame. Monthly is clear. Monthly is falling or range, right? So that means weekly is just a bounce, and 1 day chart, well, it's other thing. So that is my speculation in weekly chart. Now, why I am not bearish. Please don't understand. Please understand. I am not bearish. Why? Because monthly is an uptrend. It's an uptrend. Just the only thing I am telling you here is we are, technically speaking, according to my system, we are in a bear market as long Bitcoin is not closing and breaking the MA55. This is the test. Usually, I am expecting to see. And this could be the confirmation of the bear market breaking very hard. So be careful with your trades, because of course I wanna be wrong. Of course I wanna see Bitcoin at $60,000, $70,000, 100. Of course, yes, because in the bull market it's very easy, right? Actually, you just buy and hold, right? In a bear market, you need skills. That is the problem. In a bull market, my cats, they can make money, but in a bear market, no. You need the skills. Yeah. So actually the biggest problem for many people, they are actually, I realized, I talked with some people, I told you a few days ago, they were super lucky, and I said lucky because they didn't know what they are doing, and they both here. And they are here and they don't know what to do. Yeah. And I said to them, well, it's because you are lucky. You bought because your friend told you, but you don't know, you have no idea what you are doing. So you keep waiting, and you're too greedy, hoping Bitcoin is gonna reach 100K. Totally fine. But what will happen if Bitcoin just crashed to $14,000 to $10,000 around here? No, but the news said no, Bitcoin never broke the previous high, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, but do you know Bitcoin for first time in the history has a monthly bear market? A monthly bear divergence, and they said, what is a bear divergence? Oh my god, yeah, that is the thing, right? That is the thing. So yes, you are right. I am bullish on Bitcoin. Yes, in monthly, but I am very very careful right now because in many indicators, not just mine. Not actually, this is not mine. It's a public indicator. You can use it. For first time in the history, we have bearish divergences in many indicators: MACD, OBV, RSI, many of them. I mean, you don't need a very special indicator to see what I can see right now. So if you compare the data, you will see for first time in the history after 10 years, Bitcoin is printing these kind of signals in macro time frames. So how you can expect Bitcoin will reach 100K or 200K with macro bear signals? Of course not, right? So, I mean, in my personal opinion. So that's why I said to them, and I am telling you right now, if you are bullish, totally fine. Bitcoin is in an uptrend, yes. But this is the time to be careful. Just remember, careful. Manage your risk. If you are making money, be happy. Share this video. Thank you. And don't be too greedy. Okay? If you are making money right now, as I said, I am not a financial advisor, but just take it. honestly, if I have this trade, massive trade here, I mean, just take it. Yeah, because many people, they are thinking, actually, these people I know, they are making actually quite good money. But I said, this is your imagination. It's your imagination, because in the moment when you finally cash out and you put that money in your bank and you pay your taxes or whatever you have to do, that is the moment you materialize that in the reality. The number you can see now in your wallet is just imagination, because tomorrow Bitcoin going to zero and you will lose everything, right? So careful, guys, careful, because we have signals, very very bad signals in monthly for first time in the history of Bitcoin. And I know they are watching me right now, so that's why I'm explaining here. So let me explain here. RSI. Let me show you. MACD, OBV, classic indicators. Okay. Tricks. Okay, you don't have to be very, very, very smart to see, okay, we have bear divergence in RSI, we have that cross, and we have bear divergence in the volume in MACD, we have bear divergence in OBV for monthly, and we have the slope is getting negative tricks. Wow. Okay, what is this telling you? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 indicators telling you the same thing. Okay, careful. I don't want to scare people. Just please, I am just showing you the facts, what I see. Okay, just don't repeat the many mistakes like other people they are doing. Learn from other mistakes. I did it many years ago. That's why. For me, it's very important. If I say micro time frames to micro time frames, not because 4 hours is bullish, that means monthly is gonna be bullish. Of course not. Technically speaking, in RSI, as long as 50 monthly is totally bullish. Yes, but that means I am expecting other tests to the level 50 right here. So I can imply we will see other leg down. Simple. Of course, yes, I have invalidation as I explained before. Bitcoin must close about 47. No, if you want to be conservative, $50,000 is gonna be the area I am gonna start looking for invalidation in monthly basis. I need to see Bitcoin closing a very beautiful and green candle here, not like very small, like super weak. No, no, no. I wanna see. Let me show you. Imagine this is the candle. Okay, this is the candle. Actually, I'm gonna change the background here. I'm gonna change here. This is my candle, February candle. Okay, I wanna see this candle like this. Like this, you see, not just closing above the previous, is closing about the previous one here, this resistance. Yeah, that is my reversal. That means in 1 day chart maybe you will see a small pullback, but this is gonna act as support, and from here you can speculate other tests to $55,000, $60,000, even more. Okay, so this is my invalidation. Yeah, but remember, Bitcoin must, I mean, following my way of trading, I need to see the closing monthly about better, $50,000. $47,000 for me is the key. Above there, yeah, we have possibilities, yes. Above $50,000, okay, yeah, I'm bullish, and we will see maybe $60,000, maybe a little bit more. Okay. I don't know. I think my audio is okay. I don't know if I don't have something. Maybe could you confirm my audio is okay? I don't know. Okay, okay. So let me. I finished my explanation here. There are some bullish things, yes, as I said before, but this is not good. I mean, we have a gravestone candle here. On weekly chart, this is reversal. Is careful. Careful with this, okay? Because Bitcoin now is a little bit above the M55, that means the reversal is changing. Of course not. Bitcoin in weekly basis, as I said before, must break the 50,000 level here and hold this level. Yeah, doing this same way. I did the same way in 1 day, 4-hour chart, weekly, monthly, whatever. The same thing. But it's gonna take months. It's gonna take months. Yeah. So sorry, I don't want to be like annoying for you, but just it's a little bit concerning, because after my talk with my friends, is like, okay, looks like you just were lucky. Okay, so now let's talk about 4-hour chart. Bitcoin is dropping right now here. Let me see. Yeah, as expected here, Bitcoin is dropping right now. It's gonna test in 1-hour chart. Let me see 1 hour. Yeah, the 55 around $43,000 for 100. Let me see in the 4-hour chart. We have the sell signal right now. Let me delete this. Oh my god. Almost in the next bounce to the M55, I will start entering in short position in 1 hour. Remember, this is 4-hour chart, so you need to check 1-hour chart and 4-hour and 12-hour maximum. So let me see. Let me be clear, I'm not trading 1 hour, okay? Just it's like the trigger. As you can see here, Bitcoin is breaking this area, $44,000 again here. In the next bounce of 1-hour chart, I'm going to enter in short position. For example, something like this. Something like this here. If I see the sell signal in 4-hour chart, something like this. Okay. I need to check I'm gonna check the audio, because I don't know. I think everything is okay. I don't know. I'm gonna check myself. I'm gonna play the video again. I will try to fix it. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, very soon the ADX is gonna turn negative, and it's not breaking the 23 level. Now let's talk about the other coins. Okay, USDT right now, dominance in 4-hour chart. Well, this is the lowest point of the lowest level here. Yeah, I am pretty sure here it is the MA55 in 1 day chart. I don't like to see, just I remember the level. Let me see. Yeah, of course, this is a continuation and uptrend. This is a continuation and uptrend. We have a signal in 1 day chart. Remember, this trade is for 10 days, so that means the trend is your friend. So the next 10 days, I am expecting other leg up, maybe around here, 4.60 around there. So that means Bitcoin is gonna drop. It's simple. Yesterday was the exit in altcoins. When I said all of them, they are testing the MA55. That is the point where you must take decisions and just close your trade if you are trading 4-hour chart, right? Now, as you can see, many of them, they will start dropping. Okay, so yeah, MA55 here, 4-hour, any break, yeah, a short-term 4-hour chart around here. This is the area, yeah, I'm gonna start looking for. And we don't have a buy signal right now. We will print USDT dominance will print buy signal here. Same setup as Bitcoin. This asset is gonna bounce and Bitcoin is gonna drop. Simple. Yeah, this is obvious. Okay, but I will not enter in short. Even if I see Bitcoin dropping now, I will not enter in short because I want to see the confirmation of this. Okay, I want to play a little bit more conservative in this area. Okay, now let's continue. Let's talk about other altcoins. First of all, I'm gonna start with Cardano, and after I'm gonna continue with other ones. Okay, Cardano. Yesterday, as I said many times, many altcoins they were testing the MA55, and here you are trading 4-hour chart is when you are gonna exit. Yeah, so Cardano is breaking now the MA55. Any close below the 1.07, you will see a full rejection to $1 again. It's just it's a TikTok, you know. It's just about time. Yeah, time. Every time Cardano is doing this, as you can see, the bounces are less and less. It's just about time. Cardano is gonna break $1, and be ready because all the Cardano lovers, they will cry like a baby. You will see it. Okay, so let's talk about KDA. Where is the K? Here. 4-hour chart. Okay, in 4-hour chart, this is still actually, I can say this is not bad actually, as long as it's above this level. In 4-hour chart is fine. Yeah, but we have sell signal here. OBB is negative, so that means potentially this could be a fake out. Be careful with this. But as long the $7 with 46 cents is respected, I am still maybe just in sideways here. I think this is just price action. This is just sideways in 1-day chart, maybe downtrend. I think, yeah, downtrend is 1-day chart is more clear. As you can see here, this asset tested again this region, $8 with 80 cents. This is the area for the start cashing out. Here, if you are trading 4-hour chart, this is the moment. I don't know what you're waiting for. Here is the area. If because the trend is your friend and 1-day chart is in downtrend, so any close below the around $7 with 40 cents, you will see a full rejection all the way to 5.60 around there. Okay, Ethereum, same as Bitcoin, testing the MA55 here, auto rejection. Let me see 4-hour chart. Yeah, same chart as Bitcoin. You were all the people. Well, here is not for buying, as you can see here. This is the biggest area of resistance of Ethereum right now at $3,100. Other leg down here. Any break of the MA55 around $3,000, you will see a full leg rejection all the way down to 2,600. But level by level, this is the area. In general, this area, all this area is for selling. All this area. Okay, so let's talk about AVAX. Where is AVAX? AVAX here. Okay, so AVAX same as the other one. Of course, this is a little bit better because it's above the. No, actually, no. Sorry, no, it's the same. Here, this is the area for start selling. Let me see how it's looking. Okay, the biggest difference with ADA, you have two options with AVAX. If you are here, especially here, you have two options. Take profits here I will do that if I am trading this. Take profits here, or just protect your entry here, protect your entry, delete the scenario where you are losing, and see if it's wait for AVAX maybe breaking up this level. Why? Because as you can see here, the ADX is positive, is above the 23 level, as you can see here, and also there are no bear divergence in 4-hour chart, and also the squeeze is still strong. So you have two options here. Yeah, let me see 1-day chart. 1-day chart, very good actually. I like it. This asset is not following Bitcoin at all. It's looking better. But as I said before, not because you see the asset here that means you will buy here. Of course not. This is the area for selling. So that means if AVAX is gonna do something good in 4-hour chart, you will see other other pump to 100, and there in the next leg down, this is the U trend reversal here. You need to see this in AVAX, and this is the same thing for Bitcoin, right? Here you have two options here. Okay, so it's up to you. In my case, always I take profit when I see the resistance. Okay, in my case. Okay, so let's continue talking with about other coins. Let me see Solana. I want to see Solana. Where is Solana? Solana. Okay, Solana 4-hour chart, same as many other coins, as you can see here. Yeah, this bounce here, testing the MA55, and I am expecting other test to 100 area. Yeah, other test here, 100 area. 95, 96. I am expecting in the next maybe this week, as I said before. Yep. So it's very concerning for Solana, because Solana, I like the project, as I said before many times, but I am not. I want to see a clear buy here. This is not good. This is not good. If Bitcoin crash, I'm expecting in some point. Honestly, I want to see it, because in my personal opinion, because I want to buy cryptocurrencies cheap, right? Yeah, but okay, it's just about time. Solana is defending the MA55, as you can see here. I cannot change the trend right now. It's still in sideways here below the MA55, but it's very easy. Any close below 90 in weekly chart, you will see full reaction to 40, and actually this is my target. In the long term, my target for Solana is this area, 40, this area. Okay, the powerful Shiba Inu. Wow. Let's see. Shiba. Okay, so fine. I think the last time when I saw this one was around here, right? I think here. I cannot remember very well. Around here. And after that, I said, hey, I remember this one is looking a little bit better. Well, the point is here, you don't buy. I mean, I will not buy here. No, never. Why? Because it's testing the biggest resistance right now at 40,000 level. So in 4-hour chart, let me see 1-day chart. Well, this is the area for start selling. I mean, here. I mean, it's looking better. Yes, it's testing. But the problem here is, as I said before, I need to see the breakout here and testing here. But as you can see here, Shiba Inu is still in this area. So I will say, wait for this week. If you don't see that breakout, well, the trend is your friend and it's to the downside. Okay. Solana, done. Luna. Let me check Luna. Okay, 1-day chart, not very strong. Not very strong. As I said yesterday, the chart in 1-day chart, and the chart in 1 day will not change. Just after 24 hours is the same. Be careful with this asset in 1-day chart. In 4-hour chart, let me see. Okay, we have here sell signal here, but we don't have the ADX negative. So, of course, in my personal opinion, you have two options. It's same as AVAX. You are here. You have two options. You have you can just protect your entry here and hope the best for this asset. Honestly, I don't think so, because is in one day chart is very dangerous. In my case, if I have to trade this, I will just take my profits here in this area, because I know when the chart is in downtrend. Okay. Yeah. The WB is healthy for our chart. It's healthy. It's not that bad. Yes, but the most important chart for me right now is one day chart, and one day chart is not good. It's just this is downtrend. Careful with Luna. Let me see quickly, because I know Luna is a good project, right? So Luna is still actually Luna is doing very good in weekly chart. You see, even it's not testing the MA55, is holding the MA21. We see this, well, maybe in the next 2 months, maybe we will see a potential buy signal here in Luna, as long as respecting this level. Okay, how to read the volatility indicator. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. I'm gonna show you how I'm reading this indicator. Okay, let me show you one day chart. Okay, here. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna just this is a clean chart, and as you can see here, we have. I'm gonna delete this one too, and this one. Okay. Now, there are, first of all, this indicator is for volatility. Okay, volatility is something in my system is very important, because I want to catch the explosive moves before to happen. The biggest difference between news and this is because news, they will tell you after the move happened, for example, the crash, the big bounce or whatever, right? My job as a trader is I want to anticipate based on probabilities that move. So in this case, every time when you see the cloud here, first of all, when you see the indicator here below the zero line, that means in general here is sideways action. Positive is trending action or very high volatility. But the most important thing here is the cloud, the color. When you see this cloud, blue, that means the volatility is super contracted, very, very, very contracted. So the price is not moving, or if the price is moving very slow. When you see the expansion of the price or the volatility is when you see the yellow. In the yellow color, you will see the expansion. And when you see the red, this area in positive, especially in positive, is when you will see massive moves and potentially the climax of the move. So let me explain with an example. For example, Bitcoin in March, April, when I was calling here, I was calling this crash, I think 2 weeks ago or 1 month before of this. I said, okay, we have in one day chart massive contraction. So we have this range, yeah. And in the moment when I saw the volatility finally start expanding here, yeah, in yellow. So based on my system, of course, I entered in short. I was looking for shorts. So I said, okay, the next move is going to be the move. Why? Because finally the consolidation phase or distribution phase finally is over. So after I saw this bounce, I entered in short position around $56,000 around here. And I just, well, as you can see here, the volatility is expanding, and as you can see here, 10,000 or more, even more, 60, well, a lot actually, this crash, yeah. And now, when it's gonna finish this move, Bitcoin was in volatility very, very, very hard here, nice moves here, and here you see the volatility start expanding, and finally you reach the climax. In the climax here, that doesn't mean Bitcoin is gonna stop in this case, or the asset is gonna stop. No, just is gonna start decreasing the moves. The moves is gonna they are gonna start contracting again. So as you can see here, volatility was decreasing, yeah. And after that, Bitcoin, the moves, they were less and less and less. The range, you see, from $3,000 to $40,000, 10,000 move, $30,000 to $40,000 move, or $10,000 move. And here, the last one, and from here, this area, when Bitcoin was again in zero territory, sorry, minus, it was negative, and also the blue cloud, you see Bitcoin was not moving here for almost 2 weeks. This is the setup. And now let me explain the second short, right? Here. I apply the same system, of course, because as I said, I follow my system. This is based on rules and probabilities, okay? Now, when I went in long here, long and short, okay? Same example. Okay, so first of all, my big long or my big buy in 1-day chart, okay, based on explosive moves, is when I see the cloud. Okay, so I can see now the cloud here. And with my system, I saw bullet divergences, the squeeze momentum, and everything was telling me this is gonna bounce. So I opened, when I saw Bitcoin breaking this area, as you can see here, I entered in long position here, and I ride this until here, around here. I closed my position around here. This was my first long, but I know Bitcoin was still expanding. So this is just expansion phase, yeah, or volatility. Doesn't matter. I mean, doesn't matter the direction. It's telling you just expansion. So that means that the market is trending. Okay. Now here, I remember here I entered in short position here and I closed here, and after that I took other short long position around here, and from here again the same. Now that is my trades in 1-day chart. Now let's talk about the last crash of Bitcoin using LBO. Same pattern. Bitcoin consolidation, Bitcoin in the highs. My system was telling me, hey, careful because Bitcoin is gonna crash. I explained my setup many times. Okay, after I saw this yellow, I was getting ready to short again the market. In my case, I was a little bit more aggressive, and I entered at $66,600 around here. I entered in a short position here. Yeah, because I'm not using just LBO, I am using OBB, I'm using other indicators. I entered in short position around here, and I was hoping, actually expecting, LBO is gonna start expanding. After I saw this indicator was expanding, I didn't close my short. And after that, where I closed my short, simple. My short was around here. I closed here from 66 here, and after that, Bitcoin was in sideways. I remember I took a loss around here, but I fixed my trade, and I took other short position here, and I closed my position here. This is just the volatility. I am explaining here in this video how I am using this indicator with volatility. I know it wasn't perfect because I took a loss position. I lost here one trade. In average, I lost one trade per month, something like that. But it's okay because I'm a swing trader. I am not looking for 1 hour of these kind of things. So, yeah, actually, yes, you're right. I have better performance in bear markets than bull markets because in bull markets we don't need the skills, just buy and hold. It's boring for me. But in bear, I really like bear markets because you need the skills, you need to read many things, right? I enjoy more the market in bear markets when it's downtrend. Okay, so now we have the last example of this, okay? The last example is here. We have volatility, same, sideways, expansion phase, yellow, and I took a short position of 43, and I closed my position at 33, yeah? And now what happened here? Question, we have expansion phase? No. I am expecting other $10,000 move to the upside? Of course not. Why? Because the move was here. This move was here. You see? Every time when we see this kind of moves, I want to see first the volatility. If the volatility is low, yeah. You can, yeah, here we have, in my case I have 28, but you can decrease the colors, as you can see here, and it's gonna change, you see. But in my case I like to use 8. It depends, up to you. Okay, so now here the last big move of Bitcoin was here. $10,000 move, 43.33. So the problem with this bounce, based on volatility, is Bitcoin is increasing, but as you can see, the volatility is decreasing. So, you see? So this is not the move I am looking for, an explosive move. That's why I'm not expecting Bitcoin to break 48, 49, or $50,000. No. Why? Because the volatility is not high. I mean, I don't see the contraction. If I can see the contraction here, very low, like this at top of here, maybe yes. Let me explain here. Here, contraction phase here in the lows, and after that you saw a massive explosive move. Well, compare. No, we don't have the same setup. You see, the setup was here. The setup was here. Here, the volatility was here, but not here. That's why I am not expecting a massive move to the upside, a parabolic move like right now. No. Now, let me tell you something. Based on this explanation, what is your conclusion in weekly chart? You can apply the same things I said, and you will find the massive moves in weekly chart doing exactly the same thing. But because it's weekly, you have to wait months. That is the problem. So we have, every time we have blue cloud in weekly chart, Bitcoin was in sideways for 6 months. I remember very well here. People were, oh no, 20,000. The best support is $6,000. $6,000 is the strongest support in the world. And after that, expansion phase, 1 month before, and massive crash, 50% of crash. Yep. So, expansion phase, as you can see here, yellow, and again, other expansion, other contraction in the highs. I remember here in 2019, I took a short position at 13,700 here. My short position was here. I remember very well because even I took a picture around here. It was here. And it was very simple. In that time, I was using very often Fibonacci levels, and I just trade the golden pocket. I open on a short position here, exactly in the golden pocket in 0.658 here. I entered in a short position around here, and I closed my position around $10,000, around 10. Actually, in all my career as a trader, that is the best short for me, because it was impressive. Why I didn't record a video? Well, yeah, never mind. But the explanation of this is the volatility. So here, in weekly chart, we have the same expansion phase in the top. So what you can expect in the next six months, you will get a massive move, in this case to the downside. And you can see from this point and this point, from $14,000 to $6,000. Again, we have other contraction phase. Bitcoin was in uptrend. So that means, just based on volatility, this is not the move we are looking for, right? Because the volatility is still in blue. So that means this could be a bear trap or bull trap or whatever, but this is not the move we are looking for. The move we are looking for is when it's turning red. So what happened? What happened? You see? Again. And the last example, and the last, because this one I'm gonna finish. We have this contraction phase here, all this area. So all this area. Here I was very bullish here. Actually, I was bullish around $6,000, around here. I got the confirmation here. And when I saw this is volatility contracting in weekly chart. So all this, it was accumulation. And after that, you saw your massive move to the upside. Now what happened? We have this blue contraction in the top. Wow, same as here. right? What happened? Now we have this move, and now the volatility is expanding. So that means all the move you can see here, all the next move here is not finished. We will see something like this. But because if I am right with my technical analysis, if we are in a bear market, you can expect something like this. You will see this move where people are super greedy again, 100k, 200k, and after that you will see how they are losing everything. Because I saw it many times. Okay, sorry if I extended a lot this explanation, but I think it's a good opportunity because here we are for learning, right? We are studying the market, and actually explaining this to all of you guys is very helpful for me because I remember many things, right? More. Let me see 4 hour. We can apply the same thing in 4 hour chart. Okay, we have the contraction phase here. You see, it was a long position here in the short term, and now here we have the volatility is expanding. The problem with this in the context of downtrend, because this is a downtrend in 1-day chart, if you see volatility start expanding more, and we have the sell signal here, well, you will see the break to $42,000 even more. That is my conclusion. If we see the sell signal, and actually Bitcoin is very close to print the sell signal in 4 hour chart. You can apply this technique or this way of reading volatility to all the assets. I mean, it's not just Bitcoin. You can do it in for Facebook, for Netflix, whatever. For example, Netflix. I don't know, Netflix. Yeah. Let me show you here the weekly chart. Volatility, sideways action, choppy market, and after that expansion, and after that you got wrecked. You see? You can apply this to the stocks and everything. And this I invented because well, I don't know, some of you guys but I really love trading and not just trading in the markets. I really want to create my own indicators, my own systems, and I am developing many indicators. I think all my career I developed maybe around, last time I count maybe around 100 indicators. But because I am mixing many things, I am just reading many books about trading. But okay, never mind. So this indicator, I created this indicator I think 1 month ago, 1 month or 2. And I didn't tell you, I didn't share this with all of you guys, but actually I had a dream about this indicator. Yeah, I know. Because my problem with the normal indicators is like, I don't know exactly when they are going to expand. I know they are contracting, but I don't know exactly when they are going to start expanding. That is the question. I want to create an indicator to tell me when the price is expanding. Yes, when you see this crosses, in general, you will see the expansion or contraction in the market. For example, here if you see the monthly for Netflix, you can see here. Here it was trending very hard because it's yellow in general, as you can see, massive move, climax here, and after that contraction. So this as you can see here is sideways here, around sideways a little bit here, and after that, every time when you see the yellow is when you see the massive runs. When you see very explosive, very destructive, or very bullish moves, you will see the red cloud. So you can, as I said, you can apply this for all indicators, not just cryptocurrencies. Okay. For example, the last I want to show you Facebook. For example, Facebook is very interesting because actually let me show you here. Yeah. Let me show you the weekly. Pay attention again to the volatility. Volatility blue, yellow, and crash. Volatility blue, yellow, and massive upside. You see? Climax red with the strongest move. So here, contraction phase, in the highs, and after that, based on your system, of course, big crash, and it's expanding. So Facebook, according to this, it could potentially you could see maybe out a drop maybe to 200, and maybe you will be lucky. I mean, as I said, I'm very bullish on Facebook, to be honest. But I am expecting Facebook is gonna be in sideways. Why? Because this is gonna just cool down here, and you will see the next big move for Facebook or any asset when you see the cloud again, blue. I think works for all the assets. I think I didn't try with low. Let me see. You have a coin? Please let me know, because honestly, I don't know. I didn't try it. For example, Axe Infinite, the one coin I was checking with this one. Here, the problem is the data. For example, one day chart, same thing. Blue, massive move. Blue, massive move. Blue, massive move. So yeah, just you try it. Please understand, this indicator just is gonna tell you the volatility. Okay, volatility is not a buy signal or sell signal indicator. Okay, you need to apply your system or whatever you are doing or how you are trading with this indicator, and you will get your results. It depends on the time frame you are trading. You can expect to see the results. For example, in this case, 10-day, 1-day chart is in my case, for 10 days. So just check, for example, SP, I think SP 500, let me see. Well, never mind. Now we are almost finished. It's 1 hour, so I think that's it, guys. Sorry, I extended a lot with this explanation. Okay, let me see. CH, last coin of today. Okay, as you can see here, we have blue contraction phase, and after that you see the crash and this move. Here, contraction phase here, and after that you see parabolic move. The reason for this is, as you can see, the volatility was very low here, a little bit, test just the zero line, after that increase. I am sure maybe in weekly chart something interesting. Yeah. This asset just went parabolic because of this. Volatility in weekly chart was super fucking strong, and now it's in sideways in general. Why? Because weekly chart is still in blue. So yeah, guys, I think the recap is simple. Bitcoin, I am looking for the short position. I'm going to enter in some point today. I think today I explained my 2 scenarios for this trade. One moment, let me put here templates. As you can see, it's bouncing here a little bit. So I just went sideways here, and when I see the signal maybe here or around here, I will start thinking to short. Ryan, it's a combination. It's a combination of indicators. Okay. In my case, I created the system. Yeah, OBV, squeeze, and volatility, and of course exponential moving average. All together, they will tell you the result. In the training programs, in the basic level, I'm gonna explain very simple systems. Let me see, is 1 hour 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Okay, let me clean here. I'm gonna create a new chart. I'm gonna show you the first trading system I learned. This is super simple, but the RSI here, you can see the RSI here, and also we are gonna add a exponential moving average here. In this case, I don't know, let's add, for example, the 100 moving average. And you can, based on your back testing, you need to create some rules. Imagine, rules. And you need to backtest all the rules you are creating. For example, in my case, based on my experience, I have some rules for RSI. First of all, above 50 is bullish, below 50 is bearish. Okay, that is your first rule. The second rule is the price must be above the MA, in this case 100. I'm gonna start looking for longs. If the price is below the MA 100, I'm gonna start looking for shorts, just with MA. But you can see here is RSI and MA, they must be in the same page. So that means if the RSI is above 50 and the moving average, the price is above the moving average, so simple. I'm not going to take any short position. Very simple. And when the volatility, when the price is below the 50 and the RSI is below 50, sorry, when the price is below the MA and the RSI is in the same page, is below 50, I'm gonna take short positions. You see? So based on this rule, you can filter many fake signals. Now you can add more indicators as much as you want. I just don't recommend you maximum 4 indicators, because after that it's gonna be a mess. But for example, in this, using this rule, this system is super basic. The win rate is not very good, but it's working sometimes. Let me show you here. For example, here, in this case, the price broke the MA 100, and RSI is below 50. Okay, so I'm gonna take any long positions. Why? Because technically speaking, we are in downtrend or bear market, whatever you want to call it. So every bounce, I'm gonna short. Every bounce, I'm gonna short in micro time frames. Now, the price is now Bitcoin. In this case is breaking 50 level. Perfect. Okay, the price is above 50. Above the MA, no, not yet. Okay, we have to wait maybe 1 week more. The price is above the 50, yes, and the price is above the 100, yes. So in that case, I'm gonna take just long positions. In this area, it's just long positions. You see? So you are creating your own rules, and the thing is, you must test your rules, and you need to get your results. And after that, you can add the indicators. And that is the most important thing. Many people, okay, this system is like this, but they don't follow, and they follow the emotions. That's why they lost. For example, here we have the RSI above 50. Perfect, one check. We have the price below the MA. Okay, we can take long positions? Of course not. You see, because we need to have both in the same page. So now in my case, I created this system, like based on my experience, volatility, volume, and momentum, dynamic supports is telling me what I can do, what I cannot do. In my experience, it depends on the skills of the trader, right? But it will take maybe a couple of years to do that. Because you need to develop some you need to improve yourself first, discipline, good habits, fixing many things, not just about trading. Okay guys, I think that I extended a lot this live stream, but as I said, this one I wanted to do something more educational content. I hope you find this content useful. And thank you for watching. And see you in my private channel. Thank you guys.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero.